All right, y'all. We got 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
Flaunt da Gift Records. 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 Launch Start 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 Gift
Can y'all bring that down?
Launch Start Gift Records.
What's up, y'all? What up, fam? All right, y'all. It's time. Welcome to Flux Vision. I'm W.O. White III. I'll be your facilitator, your guide through the Flux continuum. What is Flux? First line of defense for unprecedented extremes. And you guys gonna have to give me a break this morning. Finally, I got sick, or I'm under the weather, if you will. So I'm gonna do my best because the show must go on. Yeah, you got birthdays over here today, so I'm gonna give a shout out to my son and say happy birthday. Happy birthday! Woo! All the way from college, you know what I'm saying, with the associate's degree. And the happy birthday. We just want to give a shout out to the Geminis. I wish I had all that confetti and stuff, but we're gonna throw a Gemini up on the screen so you guys can see what time of the year it is. Hey, these your people right here. All right. Give a shout out to all y'all Geminis out there. What's up? How y'all doing? And can you please maintain the control over your other? Okay, because to me, Geminis are people who show up with their representatives, and you can end up going home with them. You know what I mean? So you never want to take that Gemini home until you know both sides of the Gemini. Just want to throw that out there real quick, all right? Because we see them out here in El Paso, Texas. They out here deep. A lot of family members, Geminis. All right, y'all. So look, we doing Flux, right? First line of defense for unprecedented extremes. We just completed Celestial Genesis, the first book. It's an introduction, the origin story for the Earth-based heroes, and we introduced the other three Alpha Guardians. We introduced the antagonizers, which are the Bakrata. And that's what it is, when different lifestyles or different entities, beings, whatever, come into contact with each other, it don't always go over so smoothly, and this didn't go over so smoothly. So when Cancer comes in contact with Earth, things pop off. Okay, so right now, what we just found out yesterday, we're gonna do a little quick recap. I know we do recaps, right? But we did a recap for book 1 yesterday. This recap is gonna be quick. It's basically what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday? Well, Intech, right? Intech, the first one to wake up, the Zodiac Guardian, the Libra. Yes, I said it, the Libra. We have found out that due to the fact that Adam, which is the Gemini that's on screen, ladies and gentlemen, this guy had a discrepancy when the orb hit him, okay? So when he was becoming Adam, Jackson Swade in the airplane, right? He got hit with an orb. And when he was becoming Adam, an AI got caught up in between the orb choosing him to become the senior order. And because it was too, let me say, brain patterns, or it was two consciousness, two intelligence. Let's call it that. Two intelligence. The orb couldn't decipher who was the actual who possessed the orb, who was the real, life form. So it skipped him. This skipped him. And then the orb went over to well, not the orb, the senior order. All right. And the senior order, you guys, let me see, can I look that up real quick? Because the senior order is extremely powerful in the flux continuum. They're basically for the mortals, if you want to say mortals or physical beings, entities, not celestial beings, okay? But I'm gonna say mortal beings, because you can say the gods too if you want to. But even the gods, all right, when we say the gods, that's immortal beings that live in the physical plane of existence. Those guys acknowledge who the senior order is too. Now, do they always do what the senior order say? No, but they understand the senior order is connected to exactly what it says, order. So let's find out what the definition to the senior order is. Give me a second. I have to access the glossary. You know, the glossary, I told you guys that in books 1, 2, and 3, we have glossaries in the back of them to help people out with the how would you say? I don't even want to use the term nuances for the descriptive for the things I make up. I make up a lot of stuff, so everything is not with what you've already heard, or it doesn't move the way that we say certain things move in normal comic lore or like sci-fi. So I have to give you an idea of what it is that I'm describing, or what I call that. All right, so this is what the senior order is. The senior planetary representative within the chaos oversight, the citizen chosen by the angelic celestials to become the anchor key, the counselor bestowed with the authority to maintain the cosmic equilibrium of the orbs. It has since been passed to Intech. So basically, Intech, believe it or not, let me tell you what it says about Intech when he gets the senior order. Intech. He goes through the whole thing. He becomes a senior order. Intech is no longer merely an orb wielder. He is order amongst those wielding cosmic treasures. So not just the orb wielders, but because of what's going on right now, everybody who has a cosmic treasure when it comes to order and chaos. Remember, we're telling the story of order and chaos, right? And there's so many other things. Like I told you guys before, we're going to talk about the first war, the 3 ages of man, the universal alignment, the apocalypse, the great collapse, and the end of all wars. So all of these things will be in the 12-book series of Flux. Now, I've already brought you guys to, I guess, fruition right now. Basically, yesterday, Intech became the senior order. Okay, it skipped Adam because remember, Adam and Asita, they essentially are one being. So it skipped him, and that was Adam and Asita were the last two in book 1. So now we're on book 2, Flux, first line of defense for unprecedented extremes, sequence of astrometry. So basically just laying out how everything after the battle and where we're going with it. This is a sequence of how things will be, moving through the flux continuum, or how possibly they should be moving. But we start off with Intech, and he becomes a senior order yesterday. Now that he's the senior order, he's basically told America, because he's at the UN, right? So he basically told the UN, if you guys didn't know, the UN HQ is in New York City. Or that's the one I'm always referencing, okay? That's where I found it at. On Google. That's right, I use Google. All right, so Intech and the he basically sends Friction on a priority mission for a person to go get a person of interest, and then everybody else that's awake right now. So the rest of the besides Ember, so he has Pulse, Stratus, Intech, Phase, Shift, and Friction. They all are readily available, and he sends Friction on the person mission, person of interest, and the rest of those guys are divvied up to go and battle the Galaxians. Remember, right before this happened, Commander Trimble of the Bacata, right, the Cancer Society, they dropped 4 Galaxians on Earth, and these Galaxians are to target the Titan Shield facility, which is puts up the white noise barrier so that alien influence can't basically take over Earth from outer space. So with that, you guys have been caught up. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And I'm gonna say it a couple more times. Good morning. I did tell you guys I was kind of ill today. I'm under the weather. And I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to maintain, but I'm gonna do what I can to keep the mission going. So now that I got you guys on, I want to go ahead and put this clip on. Is that NZ? All right. Basically, what's going to happen is Intech is giving everybody, divvied everybody up, sent them basically on missions to stop the Galaxians, and we're going to start with phase. So this is the first time a human has met an alien in the flux continuum, and they're going to do battle. Now, the thing is, other people can see this. Remember, everybody who decides to get into the impact armor and they're using the IQ matrix, they can show this to the world. Remember how the IQ matrix works. If it's a subject that the world wants to know, so when phase gets there, everybody whips out their camera and start filming, the world can see it. So that's kind of how the IQ matrix works. All right, so let me put the clip on, let you guys get into that, and when you get done, you hit me back. I'll be right back, and I can give y'all my insight on, how I looked at the whole scenario and what was going on, okay? You turn this music off. There we go.
Phase, the Titan Shield Facility, United Nations, Russia, North, UNRN. Krasnoyarsk Krai, Russia, Earth. Intech and Shift will detain or destroy the creature in Antarctica. Phase and Stratus will be dispatched to the Titan facilities in Russia and Ecuador. After dropping the others at their destinations, Pulse will protect the facility located on the Indonesian islands. There's a momentary signal distortion when Pulse teleports into a vicinity. The Russian army are on high alert, and perimeter guards are surprised when Phase appears from nothingness. Phase can see the fear in the soldiers' faces. His sudden appearance brings great hope. Phase notices the majority of the soldiers are equipped in impact armor. He is thankful the Russian government heeded his recommendations. Phase believes the spatial transition test aboard the space station is what brought this destruction to Earth. He will do whatever he can to save as many lives as possible. When Phase approaches soldiers patrolling the perimeter, he asks for directions in his native tongue. "Who's in charge here?" One of the soldiers steps forward and points in the direction of the command center. Phase thanks the soldiers and enters the compound. As he ghosts, becomes immaterial, into the command center, Phase's presence immediately puts the soldiers on alert. "I am looking for General Slovania. I have been sent by the UNHQ to aid in initial contact with the alien." Soldiers whisper amongst themselves about Phase's arrival. An actual enhanced human is standing in the command center. General Slovania walks over to Phase and shakes his hand. They exchange greetings. A captain briefs Phase on the situational report, sitrep, of the alien's progression. The command staff discuss the value of this facility and what it means for the security of the planet. "It must be defended at all costs. No life is too valuable and no sacrifice too great." Phase's orb begins to glow as he ghosts away on a mission to confront the extraterrestrial being. A splitting sound slices through the dusk air like thousands of insects migrating. Phase expands his quantum field and prepares for battle. The creature's presence can be felt before it can be seen. Phase is immediately startled once he sees the creature. All reports have failed to fully describe the creature. Streaming video received has been blurred and distorted. The creature easily stands 10 feet tall. Phase can't see the creature clearly. The energy aura distorts its physical form. It stands on 2 legs and has 4 arms. Its antennae wave as if tasting the air. "A ceremonial orb." The creature growls as it stomps its feet. Phase is surprised he can understand the alien, but responds to the creature's words. "Why have you come to my planet?" Phase notices the creature's path. Everything in its field instantly decays. The creature snarls its threats. "You have taken possession of what is not yours." Phase reflexively adjusts his density, grows to match the creature's size. The beast responds with a loud roar. FaZe activates the IQ matrix transceiver and quickly reports his initial contact with the creature. Without warning, the creature attacks. It swings a chainless spiked mace. The mace extends past the distance of the creature's decaying field. FaZe alters his quantum frequency and prepares to counter the enemy. His initial attack doesn't go as planned. The mace smashes into his side. The weapons field causes FaZe's ghost body to revert to normal, sending him crashing into a nearby mountainside. As he shakes off the impact of the weapon, he realizes he's a couple miles away. FaZe holds his side where the weapon struck him. It's numb to back, and he manages to dodge the mace as it decays organic life on impact. While holding his side in pain, he's relieved when the pain begins to subside. FaZe attempts to alter the creature's universal frequency. The discharge dissipates as it strikes the alien's field. FaZe quickly hypothesizes the creature is protected by -0 energy, a theorized particle capable of dispersing kinetic energy. FaZe can hardly believe this creature is intelligent enough to produce the NZ field. His mind ponders the science as he pushes his hands into the ground. With his quantum discharge expanding, FaZe causes the surface to become intangible. Again, the creature is not affected. The surface within its field remains solid. Since engaging the creature, FaZe has not been able to sufficiently halt its rampage. He adjusts his frequency again to increase density and braces himself as he catches the mace. When the mace strikes his hands, a numbing sensation shoots through his arms and hands. Pushing past the initial pain, FaZe strikes the creature in its thorax with the mace. The impact causes the creature to lose its balance. This gives FaZe a chance to deliver a crushing blow to the creature's head. He takes full advantage of the opportunity and buries the creature's head into the ground. A sudden feeling of dizziness overcomes FaZe. He believes the creature's NZ field drains his power. Weakening fast, FaZe discards the mace and drags himself from the creature's field. As FaZe puts space between him and the creature, the ambient energy slowly recharges his heart. When FaZe hears a loud roar behind him, he turns to face the creature. Believing he bested the creature, he discarded the mace. As FaZe regains his strength, he continues to evade and attack the creature. Ripping a boulder from the ground, he increases the density and throws it at the creature. The boulder strikes the invader's energy field and loses all momentum. Nothing, FaZe thinks to himself.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, like I told y'all, long night. I'm moving slow today. Yeah, I washed my hair, picked it out. So, you know, if it looks a little weird, that's because I'm letting my afro breathe. Baby afro. Baby afro. That's good coffee, baby. That's good coffee. Okay, so today we went through FaZe, right? So Intech has already sent all the characters out, the Zodiac Guardians that are awake right now, the ones that he's already made contact with. He's sending these guys out to fight these Galaxians, okay? You want to know what a Galaxian looks like? It looks like this. It's just not as colorful, okay? This is their Lord and Savior right here, Gravite. But Galaxians look like him. Now, do most of the Insectums or the Bakrata look like this? No. But he looks like this, okay? And the Galaxians look like this. They're either just green or brown because they're not into all that intuition, all this stuff that Earthlings have. You know what I mean? We have like imagination, ingenuity. We just got so many things that help us become the dominant life forms on this planet. So anyway, FaZe leaves, right? He gets dropped off by Pulse because, you know, again, he would have had to fly there, but Pulse is instantaneous, teleports basically to the Titan Shield facility to ensure that nobody's hurt, whatnot. FaZe checks on them, finds out what the general and them want to do, and then he moves forward and he goes to engage the beast. So we're finally getting into these two life forms coming into contact with each other. And there are some things that you see that because FaZe has quantum quartz on, right? His helmet, he can understand what the Galaxians say, right? It's just understood. They don't speak the same language. We don't speak insect. Have you ever heard the insects early in the morning? I want to say the cicadas when they make all that noise they make in the late in the afternoon or early in the morning. Maybe it's when they all coming of age or whatever, maturing. I don't know, but they make all this noise. So since we can't understand this noise, we can't understand the Galaxians. But again, Phase and the orb welders can. So they exchange words and they basically get into it. And Phase learns real quick. This NZ stuff, if you guys notice, I say he had a chainless what did I say? He had a chainless something. Spinning sound through the dust air. Da, 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 da. Mace. He had a chainless mace. So basically, he has the handle of the mace, and then he has a ball. So he can throw the ball, but it's not connected to anything, right? It's just a proximity field with the handle. And he throws that, and Phase thinking he can phase through it, right? Because that's what his name is. That's what he does. He phases through, and then he beats you down. But that doesn't happen. So even in his phase or his ghost form, that's what I called it, y'all. You saw the parentheses say ghost. It still hits him. So he can't phase, or basically what Phase is doing, he uses his quantum frequency altering abilities, and that's how he shifts his density. Okay. He even tries to attack the Galaxian with the same thing, and nothing happens. Okay. So his frequency altering doesn't work against NZ. That's why the Galaxians are considered destroyers of worlds, because their proximity field, I would say, extends in excess of maybe 10 to 15 feet, right? So they're destroying everything that they come into contact with that's organic. Now, if they come in contact with concrete, maybe nothing will happen. But if they come in contact with like a tree, right? That tree begins to wither because they're draining the life force from it. That's what it is. You're draining the life essence. So even Phase is affected, even though he has all of this enhanced abilities. He has this nanotech armor on. He's basically like a celestial knight, right? He still has problems in that NZ field because basically all the orb wielders, they gain abilities, but at the same time, they stay charged through ambient energy. So again, like I said, I don't tell you guys everything, but if you read the bios and all of that, you'll find out like, oh, okay, their ambient energy. That's what keeps their abilities, right? Ambient energy. It's just energy that's out there, just like cell phones, right? We use cells to call from one place to another, even though it's over the towers and whatnot. That's still energy that's out there. The sunlight, that's the same thing the solar panels do. I won't say they pick up that ambient energy, but they pick up the solar radiation, right? The solar power from it. So these guys with the nanotech armor, they just pick up ambient energy like that. But the NZ denies them, and that is where the problem comes in at. So basically, the NZ denies the orb wielders, they're not all the Zodiac Guardians, okay, but the orb wielders, it denies them ambient energy. All right, so remember, the creature already swung the mace at Phase. He thought he could phase through it. It hits him. Come to find out, when he shakes it off, he realized he's like maybe a mile or two away. Like, oh, so this thing had intentions on basically destroying him. So at the same time, I'm letting you guys know the power range or the power levels of the Galaxians, right? We got Earth-based heroes who get in fights. They punch somebody, they go through a door or something, right? They fall out a window or something. This guy knocked this guy, Phase, approximately a couple of miles away. So these guys, these Galaxians are greater than Earth. Like it. That's what I mean when I say it takes like a nuclear explosion probably to take one of them out or something. It might be more of the radiation taking them out than it would be the actual detonation, y'all. Because again, NZ kills kinetic energy. It just denies it any leverage, any momentum, anything. So anyway, basically the Galaxian pretty much gets the best of Phase. He comes back, of course, you know how we are. We got our boxing skills. So he comes in, give him a couple of uppercuts, hit him in the chest. I said thorax, but it's the basically, the insect's chest. He hits him in the thorax, okay? And he actually causes harm to the Galaxian and puts him down into the dirt. And then, you get that nauseating feeling, that dizziness, that dizziness, that dizziness, that dizziness that he's going through. That's him being denied of ambient energy. Now, any human that's caught up in this NZ field will immediately probably just like a tree, would just have the life force drained from them. But because Phase is already protected, he's able to pull himself out of the NZ field. And remember, I told you guys it's 10 to 15 feet. So if he gets caught in it and he doesn't have the strength to pull out, he could lose this fight. But anyway, this was just an intro to let you guys know what was going on with the Galaxians and let you know how they fight. So Phase basically gets into it with the Galaxian. He troubleshoots, he calls back, he lets the IQ matrix transceiver view everything, right? So that everybody's aware, and he's actually talking to the other guys too. They're watching it and he knows what's going on. But Phase even tries to pick up a boulder at the end, and because of his quantum frequency abilities, he's able to increase the density of that boulder. And he realized that no matter how much momentum, and remember I say he takes it and he throws it at the Galaxian and it just stops. That right there showing you that no kinetic energy, and you would need something, maybe something more powerful than the actual NZ field to overpower it, right? To overload it. But that's what happened today, y'all. And again, we're doing just like book one. We're taking our time. We're going through it, giving you guys something to a little taster, right? Giving you guys a little intro. If you come every day, you'll get the whole thing. If you go check out my YouTube, you can go ahead and catch up. Other than that, then make sure you guys be here next Saturday for our 50th episode, because we definitely want to do some 2-for-1s. We want to take off maybe talk to the boss, 25% off, something like that. We're going to get some of this stuff sold. So you can get your Flux lore here. Make sure you share, like, and follow, and let everybody know. This is what we're doing, y'all. This is what we're doing. And I guess I should have put Phase on there, right, to let you guys see Phase, because I showed you what the Galaxian looks like. This is Phase, y'all. He is the Aegis of Capricorn. He is the of Afanasi Sidorov. This is how we started book one. This is the guy we started with. Page 1, chapter 1, subchapter 1, page 1. Phase is the guy we're talking about. Afanasi Sidorov, who was able to, he's a scientist that was able to open the wormhole. So he's already aware of different, I don't want to say theologies, but yeah, theologies, ideologies and whatnot, theologies, right, of science. So that's why he was so easy to, figure out about the NZ field, right? So he's already theorized, or he's already read the paperwork on it or whatnot. So he's already aware of it. That's why he was so, I don't say he was shocked, but he not amused, but he was like, wow, wow, this creature. And if you look at the Galaxians, you know that it's not their abilities, okay? Galaxians, technically, that's why I keep showing you guys this guy right here, okay? This is Gravtate. Okay, Gravtate has a Cynanotech armor. It's smoother. It's more condensed. It's, you don't get to see all the mechanics of it, right? The technology of it, right? It's all like one smooth polymer suit. But the regular Galaxians, okay, even though they do look like there's 2 legs, 4 arms, and whatnot, they also have more mechanical diodes and stuff on it. And you guys gonna definitely figure that out when I go through book 3 and we go through the actual process of how to make a Galaxian. Remember, y'all, everything we doing that I talk about, we're gonna go through it. Even like I told you guys, the first war, the creation of the universe, all these things, we're gonna discuss all this in the Flux Continuum. And some things happen out of order, but it's only because I need to hold that so that I don't give too much away. So anyway, look, that's it, y'all. That's it. Like we come in, we give you, the clip of the day. We talk to you. I could leave this. I think I am gonna leave it on for a little while, maybe 15, 20 minutes, and come back and see if you guys got anything you want to say. That way I can at least enjoy some of this coffee, right? Yeah, my wife went and got me coffee this morning. So sweet. Well, that's it, y'all. So let me put this. There we go. So these are screensavers of what's coming in the future of Flux. And you guys will start seeing the good guys, the bad guys. You start seeing the multiverse, the omniverse. There's a whole lot of stuff, in these pictures that's coming. But right now, like I said, we're in book 2. It's just to give you a heads up on some of the stuff that I'm doing to show you that somebody called me suspect one day, or sus, and then I asked my son, "What's sus?" And he was like, "Dad, suspect." And I'm like, "Oh, so I was suspect, but I mean, I'm really thinking like I put a lot of hard work into what it is that I'm doing, and I've written 3 books, right? We published 3 books. I've written 5. Well, technically, I'm on the 5th one now. We got a whole lot of merch and everything. So this is something I believe in. I've been doing it since 2011. 2011. All right. That's it, y'all. For the show for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and let a little of this music play. After the music, we're gonna get into I'll put maybe 10, 15 minutes. I'll come back and holler at you guys, right? See where you at. If there are any questions on Facebook or whatnot, you can look at it. I mean, hit me up. If you're on whatnot, you can take a look at the store. And remember, y'all, on the 5th, okay? On the 5th, we're going out our way to do a big sale, right? We didn't get the chance to go to Comic-Con, even though I was set up to go because they canceled the whole Urban Con in Atlanta. So we still got to do something, right? We got to get some of this product sold. We got to get you guys linked in with Flux. All right, get you guys to commit to it. Thank you for all the support we have so far. But yeah, let's upgrade a little bit, okay? All right, I'm gonna get up out of here. Let this play for a minute, and peace.
Non-stop gift record. Non-stop gift record. Non-stop gift record. Non-stop gift records. Non-stop gift record. Non-stop gift records. Non-stop gift records. Non-stop gift records. Non-stop gift records. Plant, da, gift, record. Plant, da, gift, record. Plant, da, gift, records. 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 Long, stop, hit, record. 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 Don't stop. Hit record. Don't stop. Hit record. Don't stop. Hit record. Don't stop. Hit record.
All right, y'all. Okay, we back. I don't see any questions. I'm gonna go ahead and put this down for the day, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for all your time. Thank you for your attention, your energy. I ask that you help by sharing, liking, and following. And yeah, support. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. Remember, I told you I'm under the weather today. Post stuff. Gotta take care of it, y'all. So I gotta go take care of my body. Thank y'all for joining, though. Have a great TGIF.